Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
It's
evening.
good to have a full house. Good to see everyone. Thank you for coming. Good to be here. Let me go ahead and say Happy New Year to everyone. I hadn't seen everyone, so Happy New Year. I see some of you giving it back to me. Appreciate that. Happy New Year to everyone. Let's look forward to a prosperous 2026. So thank you so much for coming. It's a great day anytime that we can recognize anyone, but especially our young people for accomplishments. We certainly take pleasure and great pride in doing that. As we say, y'all make us Liberty County proud. So there's another Liberty County, starting the year off right with a great Liberty County proud day. But to start off right, Mr. Mosley, has the meeting been properly advertised? Thank you, sir. And I saw Bishop Page, there he is. Will you please come and lead us? Let's all stand for our prayer first and our pledge, please.
And Happy New Year as well. Let us pray. Most holy and righteous Father, we come to you this evening to thank you for bringing us through 2025 into 2026, for this meeting, for this county commissioners, for our complete healing of the county commissioner, Eddie Walden, as he's home recovering. We ask you to comfort the family as they lay to rest, Kathy Walden as well. We pray for all the commissioners' families, for every assistant, for every clerk, for every lawyer, for every security team, the secretaries, the presenters for tonight. Give the county commissioners the wisdom they need to make the right decisions for Liberty County as this county is continued to grow. We ask you to give them the understanding they need for this growing county. For we true are Liberty County proud. It's in Jesus' name we do pray and give you praise. Amen.
Amen.
Let us pray.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Well, sound like we're in a classroom at school. Very quickly, I want to do this. Young people, just hang on for a minute. We're coming your way. We're coming your way. As the prayer indicated, we certainly are praying for the Walden family in their loss, and we ask the prayers of the bishop to cover them as they go through this. I don't know if he wants me to say it or not, but there's somebody in the audience who had a loss too. I won't call him out because I don't want to, get him and me messed up. But he know who he is, and we're praying for that family also. If you do, just let me say the Miller family. Just let me say the Miller family. All right. Just a note from me, there's been some media talk about taxes. I remind our citizens that the tax assessments go out in the month of May. They go out in the month of May. So you have 90 days to go to the tax assessor's office to review how your property is listed and what exemptions you may or may not have. But that bill goes out the notice goes out in May. And your bill don't come until you just received it maybe a week or so ago. So don't wait until the bill goes out. Go to the tax assessor's office right downstairs and talk to that office about your taxes and your exemptions. There's still some confusion about FLOST, F-L-O-S-T, which we thank you for approving. But now, some people thought FLOST would start immediately, but no, we have to collect the taxes all this year. And then next year, we apply those pennies that you spend to help with your property taxes. So you got to collect it all of this year. And then when you get the property tax bills out, the next time, then we'll apply FLOST to help with that. That's kind of how that works. It doesn't start the day when you just voted for it in November, so now you got to collect the pennies to help to defray your tax costs. I hope that's clear. But if not, that's also something that you can come to this office or downstairs, assessor's office. We'll all help you with that. I want to invite now my county attorney up very quickly. There's been some questions. We're getting emails about public participation. We've kind of tried to explain this before. I'm going to try it again. We need to have us a printed brochure so everyone will understand how it works with the county. Very quickly, just let me say that each government is different. So what you may see one government do may not be what the other government does. I.e., we pray school board just have a moment of silence. That's just a difference between us, all right? So every government is not the same. But I want my county attorney to explain, because I know there's some in the audience who were asking earlier, asking even via email about public participation. Mr. Davis, if you will, please, sir.
Good evening, everybody. And you're right, Commissioner. Many of jurisdictions allow a public comment period with the city or county for their public meetings. The Board of Commissioners longstanding policy is not to do that. Your agenda is a business item agenda, where typically you primarily consider only action items. Public comment is required by state law in rezoning hearings and things of that nature. But as a general matter, public comment is allowed on the items before the Board of Commissioners at your meetings. But that doesn't foreclose comment by the public. There are a number of avenues where the public can comment on any items. They can contact commissioners directly. They can contact Mr. Mosley, the county manager. So there are a number of opportunities for the public to voice their concerns or discuss items that are on the agenda before the Board of Commissioners. But no, neither your code of ordinances or state law require you to have public comment. And in my memory, I don't think the board has ever had public comment on its agenda items. I'll be happy to answer any questions any commissioner
If
may
you will
have.
just hang around in case someone wants to speak with you.
Sure, I'll be happy
you
to
guys
discuss
can
this with any citizen
Take a
who's
step
interested.
outside and have full discussion. Thank you so much for that,
Sure.
sir. I appreciate it. All right, Mr. Ricky Gillard, come forward and tell us what we're getting ready to help celebrate.
We're going to celebrate our 10 boys and 10 girls cheerleader state champs. We played in Tifton for the state champ. On Saturday, we defeated Tift County. And then we got a forfeit from Peach County. They didn't show. They didn't know what was going to happen. They got scared. And then the next Sunday, we went back the next weekend, and we beat a good Carrollton team. That's 10U. Yeah, Peach, but I mean, I'm sorry. But we won 2 games over there. But then for the championship, the 10 boys, they defeated Carrollton. And we want to honor them tonight, and this is a program we all started. So this is our 2nd state football championship, because football didn't start having state championship till 2018. We won the 8 boys, now we got the 10 boys. Coach Miller's come forward, Coach Green and Coach Johnson come forward. These are the coaches. All our coaches are volunteers, and without volunteer coaches, we couldn't run the sports program in the county, and we wanted to honor them tonight to let you know. So let's give them a round of applause for that. Thank you, guys. But we had a successful year. In the football, we did very good, and we did some good things this year at the county. We got 1 state championship, 1 runner-up, and we had 5 or 6 district champs and some district runners, so we're proud of that for the county. But we're going to honor them with these certificates that's been made up for the county here tonight, okay? Come on down, Trevor.
Go down.
I'll stand over there with them, please. All right, Stevie, grab them. Football? Yeah, let them get out there and take pictures. How y'all gonna do this? Just one at a time. Can't get but one at a time.
When you come up, young people, start at that end, work your way in. Start to your right. Well, I guess you're right. Let's congratulate the coaches.
First up, we have Jelani Brooks. Anthony Canty Jr.
Stay right down there. Congratulations.
Royal Craddock. Jonathan Cusper.
I see you, we're good from the camera. We're good.
Jaden Dodge. Dallas Dotson. Zaylin Duncan. Marquise Gaulden. Jadavion Green. Tristan Green. L. Hornsby. Byron Johnson. Joshua Joseph. Christopher Lee. Caden Miller. Caden Stevens. Elijah White. And now we have our cheerleaders. Coach Ashley Brown. Coach Pamela Botzenmeyer. Coach Christopher Miller. Coach Bernard Green. Coach Byron Johnson Sr. Cadence Botzenmeyer. Hadley Brown. Nanova Gardner. Josie Hauser. Summer Johnson. Alasia Malone. Leilani Scott. Imara Mosley.
You didn't mean it. Bro, what is we all about?
I'm trying to get everybody over here, cheerleaders and all. Come on. You gotta come on, you gotta come in some more. You gotta come in, come here, come here, come here, come here.
Rick, I think we're good. I think we're good.
I'm good. I've been in
I'm
enough.
gonna take a quick call. There's a bunch you wanna take some, so I'm gonna count off on three. Commissioner Joe, you can count from three, right? Ricky taught you how. All right, we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, Pat.
All right, couple more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And one more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Thank y'all. Appreciate everybody.
All right, we got a treat. We got a treat. Come on, cheerleaders. They're going to show us what they did to help the team win. Come on, give them a hand and encourage them. So show them what you're working with.
All right.
Stop and shake it. If you're really bad, we want to see you stop and shake it. Stop and shake it. If you're a Liberty fan, we want to see you stop and shake it. Stop and shake it. If you're a Liberty fan, we want to see you stop and shake it. Stop and shake it.
Thank you for stopping and shaking the county commission. I want to appreciate these parents. Thank you, parents, so much for making sure these kids where they have to go. Stick with them. One day we'll see them, you know, middle school, high school, and beyond. The potential's here in Liberty County. Thank you, coaches, for your sacrifice to make this happen. All right, this time you all are welcome to be excused.
All right, Doc.
appreciate those young people again for their achievements. Thanks to all those persons who worked with them to make it happen. I want to say this because it comes to mind. Sometimes we get the question, where do my tax monies go? That's one place where your tax monies go, and you can get to see the benefit of it in those children's lives. And, we do like the part that generally you got to keep your schoolwork up, participate. So these young people are heading in the right direction. We just got to work with them to keep them on the path. But we thank our recreation staff for working with them, all those parents. Everybody contribute to their success. But when they succeed, we succeed, and it does make us feel Liberty County proud. So just wanted to say that it's a good example of where some of your tax dollars go to help those young people, and they're doing very well. Going right into new business now, conditional use requests. Mr. Rickerson, good evening, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Good evening, Happy New Year. Our first zoning item tonight is a conditional use request that's been submitted by, for a type B home occupation that was submitted by owners Dismas and Jasmine Williams. They want to have a base of operations / commissary for a food truck at their residence. Their residence is located in the Limerick area at 138 Drayton Court in unincorporated county, and you can see there their parcel number. And this is the ad that we ran in the Coastal Courier and the sign that we posted in their front yard. And you can see here, this is Limerick Road. This is the Limerick subdivision there, right here on the corner of David Road, right there in the curve. So they got a large, irregular shaped lot. And this is just a close-up showing the see there the house. They're proposing to put the commissary building in the back, just a storage, portable storage building, and then the trailer will also be stored back in the rear of the property as well. Again, that's on the curb at Drayton Court. And the zoning map, this property, as is all of the Limerick subdivision, is zone PUD. So that's the zoning for the piece of property. And the future land use map calls for this area to be low-density residential, which is consistent with the zoning, the PUD zoning that they have. And you can see here the plat shows their house. This is Drayton Circle here, and then you can see the house. They're proposing a driveway on this side of the house to get around to the commissary and the place where they're going to store the food trailer. And this is just another photograph of the front of the house. You can see the driveway here that they'll use to access the rear of the house. And this is a picture of the shed that they're proposing to use as their commissary. It's a 10 by 16 utility building. It will be upfitted to meet the health department requirements. And this is the actual food trailer that they will be using to do business out of. Our conditional use criteria, there's 6 of them. I'll go through them with you. The use shall not adversely affect the economic values of or the physical appearance of the neighborhood or area surrounding the lot in question. Our answer there is the shed will be in the fenced-in backyard, so it should be out of sight. Number 2, the use shall be consistent with the comprehensive plan and with the purpose and intent of the land use in the district. Our answer there is yes. The future land use, as you saw on the map, is residential, low density, and residences are allowed to have home occupations, which is what they're wanting to do here. Number 3, the establishment, maintenance, and operation of the use shall not be detrimental or endanger the public health, safety, or general welfare. We concluded it will not. Number 4, the use will not create an undue burden on transportation, including transit, streets, utilities, schools, and provision of public safety. It will not, as the additional traffic from this home business will be negligible. Number 5, the design shall minimize adverse physical and environmental effects on adjacent property, including adverse visual impacts. Buffer zones where necessary will be used to shield any adverse factors and shall be considered. Our answer there is that physical effects will be minimal and there will be no environmental effects for this one. And then number 6, we did not determine that there needs to be any additional parking or landscaping or measures for ingress or egress for this use. So Planning Commission heard this at their December Planning Commission meeting, and they recommend approval with standard and special conditions. And the special condition is the one we do with all food trucks. All food sales must be done off premises, so the customers can't come to the house and buy the food. They have to do it at whatever event that they happen to be working at, and they understand that. So I'd be glad to answer any questions, and the applicants are here as well if you have questions of them. And Chairman, this has been advertised as a public hearing.
Yes, okay. Chair, entertain a motion to go into public hearing then.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second. All in favor, show of hands. All right. The petition is here, you said? we'd like to just hear from them. I tell people, don't be nervous, just come and just give us a 1-minute overview of what you're trying to do, that's all.
Well, first and foremost, my name is Jasmine, and this is Dismas. Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year to you all.
And I really appreciate this opportunity for me to move forward. I've wanted this for a very long time. And we selling, food. Burgers, dogs, empanadas, rice, all that good stuff.
It's only a fusion truck, Spanish and American. So, I'm just trying to give her a dream. That's what she wants, that's what I'm trying to do.
You know, he may have said it, what's the name of your business?
Cholitas.
Oh, I can't.
Cholitas.
Cholitas.
Yeah. It's named after my mom.
Passed away a long time ago.
All right, I'm not gonna get you emotional here, all right? Okay, thank you. But was there anyone who opposed the, no opposition? All right. Commissioner Blunt, any comments from you, this is your district?
No, sir. I make a motion that we accept staff recommendation.
Second.
Motion and second, we accept staff recommendations.
Thank you, guys. Very much.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm not
Hap-
voting
oh.
while we in public
Okay.
hearing.
All right. Well, all in favor? All right. You abstain, sir?
I'm just not going to vote while we're in public hearing.
All right.
We're supposed to come out.
All right, well, now, you and I had that discussion, and we're not gonna have it again. My county attorney has assured me that we're in order.
That's not true, but
Well, you and he work that out, but until such time as that, I'll follow my county attorney's directions, sir.
okay. I got the book in the truck.
All right, well, you and he get together and y'all bring it back to us. All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, have a good one.
Oh, and by the way, I like your shirt.
Oh,
This
thank
one?
you.
Both of them.
Thank you.
Man, you killed my joke, man.
All right, Mr. Mosley, second reading, Liberty County Ordinance to amend Chapter 6.
Yes, sir. At your mid-month meeting in December, I presented this ordinance to you for first reading. Tonight it's back before you for second reading. It's a pretty simple ordinance. It's part of your Chapter 6 of your animal ordinance, and it basically, currently, anybody who lives in a subdivision in the county, they can have animals in enclosures, that means chickens or livestock in an enclosure, as long as it's 300 feet from the nearest house.
Mr. Ricketts, let me do this first.
Okay.
Motion to come out of public hearing back in the regular session.
So move.
Second, all in favor, show of hands. Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
So currently, you're allowed to have an animal enclosure on your property as long as you're 300 feet away from your neighbor. And this ordinance would relax that standard some and reduce that minimum distance from 300 feet down to 150 feet. It would also exclude the residence of the person who has the animal. So you don't have to buffer from you don't get protection from yourself. This is just intended to provide protection from the nuisance, possible nuisances to your neighbors. So that's really the only change. It's shown here in color lettering there. It just reduces the current distance from 300 feet down to 150 feet, and it also excludes the residence of the person who lives there, who owns the animal. So I'd be glad to answer any questions. And Mr. Blunt initiated this, so if you've got anything to add to that.
Maybe to clear up a little bit.
Okay.
This right here would be just for A1 and AR1.
That's right.
Nothing zone residential,
Okay.
right?
That's right.
Okay, I just want to make sure we understood that.
Right.
Any other comments, sir, since this is your?
Good.
You good? Okay. All right. Any other, let's see, we gonna do the, well, will you offer the motion then, sir?
Yes, sir. I make a motion that we change this 300-foot rule to 150-foot for A1 and AR1. You know,
There's a second to the motion.
Second.
Motion is second. Now we, the discussion period, is any other discussion other than what we heard from the commissioner and from Mr. Ricketts? Seems to be none. Ready to vote? All in favor? Show of hands, please. All right, the motion passes and
Thank you.
ordinance is amended. Thank you, Mr. Ricketts. Memorandum of Understanding, Mr. Stanley. Being back in this county in Liberty County.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Board. I'm here today to present a memorandum of understanding between Liberty County and McIntosh County for the use of radio frequencies between the two counties. basically allowing McIntosh County to put our frequencies in their public safety radios and vice versa with Liberty County. This will enable McIntosh's radios to work in Liberty County and elsewhere in southeast Georgia, and will also allow Liberty County's radios to work if they ever had to go to McIntosh County. The MOU is for a 10-year period between Liberty County and McIntosh County, and it's been reviewed by the county attorney. Any questions?
Yeah.
Just one, did we currently have an MOU with them?
Not
Or
for
just
this.
like the
This
first
is new.
one?
So we have a regional radio network, and McIntosh is coming on as part of that to fill in the gap on the interstate. So they're a new county to the radio network.
To the region.
Who else is in that region, sir?
Chatham County, the city of Savannah, Effingham County, Bryan County, Liberty County, Glenn County, McIntosh County, Long County, Candler County, and Emmanuel County, and Scriven County.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so our radios basically will work anywhere from South Carolina down pretty much to the Florida border and almost to Dublin.
So they will be going through the same act that we're going through of approving,
Yeah, yes, sir. The McIntosh County will be approving this on their end.
and the others have already?
Yeah, that's been in place. We've been part of this for a long time.
Okay.
But we've just been trying to get McIntosh on board, and they've got the funding to do it, and and it's
So
gonna-
they had to do some upgrades to?
they had to do a lot of upgrades. Sir.
On the upgrades, what is it gonna cost
For them,
for us?
nothing for us.
Nothing for us.
Yeah, this is, and part of this MOU is any cost is incurred by the county that's incurring those costs. So if there's any cost related to this, McIntosh County will pay for it.
All right, question. Why couldn't we have not used the NIM channels instead of using another designated channel?
McIntosh County was on a totally separate radio system. They were on a UHF, VHF?
UHF.
UHF. They were on a UHF radio system, so their radios would not work on our towers. And likewise, if we sent somebody really deep into McIntosh County, which we have done numerous times, our radios would not, we wouldn't be able to talk back to our dispatch in Liberty County, is what we're trying to accomplish. So if we send fire teams or the sheriff's office or anybody like that into McIntosh County, this will allow our people also to be able to talk back to our dispatch and relay information back here at Liberty County.
And a couple more questions. This will not cause a overload to our system.
According to Motorola, no, sir.
Okay, so, okay, so who's going to determine what channel will be designated? Will that be you, Erica?
No, so that's not what this is. Basically, each tower in the system has a frequency, and this MOU is to allow them to put our towers into their radios.
Okay.
They will only use our towers if they come into Liberty or in range of those towers. They'll also be able to use Chatham County's towers, Effingham County's towers. We will be able to use McIntosh's towers and Glenn County's.
Okay, one last question. With the tower that McIntosh has up now, which is, I think, 300 and something feet, am I correct? Close to it. Will that help Liberty County on the eastern part of Liberty County, or you don't know?
On the east end,
Yeah.
we're not sure. It won't hurt. I mean, anything at that end of the county will help. We're still going to, at some point, need another tower on the coast.
Okay,
But, I mean, this is going to help.
okay. All right.
Did the communication, I'm curious, did the radios, did they stop working at the county line or?
No.
No, it's just that we got dead spots down there.
It's like, look at it like a cell phone tower. We're basically allowing McIntosh's radios, or cell phones, to roam into Liberty County and Liberty County to roam into McIntosh is what this is.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was hard to sit.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It'll be like a mosquito flying over.
Okay, all right. Can we identify them? All right, okay. All right. Chair, entertain a motion. Unless there are other questions, Alderman Clint, other questions for, he got to go BIT.
Oh, I got one more, Clint. Due to the fact we're going through all of this is good. Loudoun County of Celsius has Liberty County frequency in their radio, correct? What you know of?
No, sir. They have requested, but we haven't approved that yet.
Okay, where is that process at?
Ms. Hensler we're waiting on her to approve it.
All right, Mr. Moser, we need to check on that.
Yeah, we need to check on that because we do use them for transport.
And the way we do that is they want the specific EMS frequencies, and that's up to that department. If they wanted the sheriff would have to approve that. It's kind of how we do that.
Oh, so they have to go through each?
Each agency.
I'm not going to give somebody access to the sheriff's office stuff without the sheriff
That
saying,
makes-
okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Wouldn't think about it, but yeah. it makes
Outside of my
sense.
pay grade.
Yeah.
Makes sense, okay.
Okay.
You good, Commissioner? All right, Chair, entertain a motion to approve the MOU.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second? Second. Any further discussion? All in favor, show of hands, please.
Thank you.
Motion passed. Thank you, Clint. So used to Trent being here. All right, Mr. Mosley, you coming for?
Mr. Chair, members of the board, several meetings ago, y'all approved for Trent to go ahead and apply for our 2026 LMIG allocation, and he's in the process of doing that. And y'all said that y'all wanted to go toward the trails. Commissioner Gilliard has committed $300,000 to go toward that project out of his T-Splosh funds allocation, leaving a balance of $391. The project is estimated at $1.2 million. And what we wanted to do is finish the funding allocation so that we can get that project fully designed to go out to bid. And so that leaves a remaining for the remaining 6 commissioners of $391,000. And if that's divided evenly, that would be $65,167.
How long do we have, I mean, you're putting the plan together for LMIG, and don't we have 5 years to spend it?
Three. Yeah, 3.
3 years, yeah.
3.
So how much is each commissioner given District 1 of their LMIG money? About that much?
So how many have given?
No, sir. I'm giving my portion.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving my
Yes,
portion
ma'am.
of
Yes, ma'am.
LMIG
Yes,
to
ma'am.
District 1
That would be true.
to pave this road or make improvements.
Right.
So I don't have any money to give him right now.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at Mary Todd Road, and he knows that.
Okay.
But I'm giving him my LMIG portion.
Your portion of LMIG.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
But you don't have the 65 to give.
Right. That's what you're
That's what
saying.
you're saying?
No, I think Mary Todd is gonna,
Okay.
I think the road that I have in my district that I'm working on now is gonna absorb all of my
Unless
money.
Trent go announce.
Unless he finds some more.
That's what I was just gonna say.
But
He's asking.
Did you just find some more money?
Each commissioner did 72.7 for,
each commissioner would get 72.7 of LMIG.
That's correct.
that's right.
And it's taken 65 is what you're
65,
asking.
65 additional.
65 additional.
Hold on. Now I'm getting confused.
Okay.
Are we talking about our SPOS or
know.
T-SPOS money or just LMIG money?
Oh,
This would be T-Splosh or Splosh. I mean, or T-Splosh or,
LMIG.
no.
Regular splash.
They would be regular Splosh or your T-Splosh dollars to finish the project out.
SPOS. Right. So, but I'm sort of in the same predicament as you are. You know, I would love to help, but man, I'm looking for some money. You know, I spoke with Mr. Long earlier today. You know, my district is inside the city of Hinesville, and I understand that, but I represent one of the older portions of Hinesville where, you know, they didn't have the ordinance where you had to have curb and gutter and sidewalks. So with that being said, I'm looking for some money to make sure that my district is pedestrian safe. So, I mean, I don't, whatever portion of LMIG money that I have is yours. But
Well-
I don't have any SPOS or T-SPOS money.
Well-
Me and Mr. Long just had that conversation earlier today, so.
Let's keep in mind, board, that this is one of the projects that this entire board decided that we were going to take on these subdivisions. And it's not only in District 1 where there's subdivisions, that there's other subdivision within the county.
Right, and I agree with that. But I do believe that the road department can repair some, I think they've already repaired some of the,
They've done some,
they've done some repairs out there already that would get it by for a little while.
That was in Acadia, isn't it?
No, they did some I looked on Trails. They did a big patch right when you turn in there where that big manhole, big,
no, he said he was going in there. I didn't go to look.
No.
And so what this would do is, I think.
this is gonna repave, do the
Repave it,
whole-
and there was some,
Look it out.
there was some ditch work and some other things that this would do.
I agree.
If I am, I'll talk with Samantha to see what my T-Splosh looks like, but if I'm in good shape, then I can increase my donation, for lack of a better word.
Let her check,
Well,
let her check to
I
see
mean,
what's there for me.
I said 300,000, and I guess what you was saying that you wanted to see if the other commissioners could contribute. And,
Yes, sir.
And they just told you that they can't because they got their own projects and they need help on them. So
I ain't answered yet.
no, number 2 and number 3. That's what they said, and that's understandable. You know, but as Commissioner Stevens said, we did take on these projects, and we do want to try to do something. And so that's when I came up and I said 300,000. And how much do we need total, Joe?
We need 1.2 million.
1.2 million.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I don't have 1.2 million.
So we need 1.2 total project cost, with the LMIG is 509.
Yeah, you can say.
And your 300 is the 809, and we need another 391.
And whose district is this?
It doesn't, look, I know exactly where you're going, Justin,
I'm
but look here, it was not my suggestion to take on these
I'm not.
subdivisions,
I'm not
okay?
saying, but
All
I'm
right,
just saying.
but, Mr. Mosley, let's recheck to see what else I have
Yes, sir.
available, okay?
And I'll, Mr. Moses, I can't speak for Commissioner Walden, but I'm quite sure. I have spoke with him, not about the amount, but he is gonna, he's willing to contribute. I just don't have an amount.
An amount,
But we need, you say, another 300,000 to make this
391.
391,000.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me see what I got also, Commissioner Gillett, to
Commissioner
go.
Blunt.
Like I say, I may not have it.
How much did you ask for me?
If it was divided evenly, it'd be 65, 167.
But see, since Commissioner, they're out because they don't have the funds, so that's good. So
Can you take the 65 and we will look at more later, maybe?
Yes, sir, we can.
And I might can too if I ever get going on.
I help.
For now, I can't.
How soon do you want to put this out for bid?
Trent and I talked about possibly April.
Okay. When will our next, when we get a next report from,
Probably in 2 weeks.
Trent will provide a report. We have our next commission meeting on next Thursday, so he'll be providing an update next Thursday.
Are we meeting next Thursday?
Yes, sir.
yeah,
This is a back-to-back month.
report about balances, T-Splosh balances? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And Samantha will be here as also.
Yeah.
I might.
Let's look at our balances and we'll,
Yes, sir, okay.
I met with,
Oh, I know I'm in the red.
Councilman Ortiz, and I got a project going for Hinesville and Allenhurst, and I met with, Councilman Boston in Walthamville today, and I want to help the 3 cities that I'm the commissioner of, so that's my first obligation, and I think I can do that. So I'm not gonna say that I'm a, 300,000 I thought was a pretty big shot in the arm. I was doing that I was doing that times 7. All of us, but everybody can't do it, and that's understandable. But I think we'll be able to get it. When Eddie comes back, we can talk with him. We get the next report, and we'll see what we could do. And as Connie said, if she get Mary's Hard out the way, and maybe something else. I know Tim got plenty of money, so I think we'll be okay.
I'll tell you what, if it's okay with, Mr. Chairman, you want to bring this back next
next meeting?
Next meeting and see what we.
Want to do it, or you want to wait till the February meeting?
February would probably be better.
Because-
But I also know now, and I know all of y'all know this, that we all get the same report We all know how much money we all got.
Right.
Okay, all right, just want to say that.
We
Okay.
just have before us, Commissioner.
No, but I said, but whenever the report comes out, we
Yes, sir.
all. we
All
agree.
get the same
Everybody
report.
gets to see.
It's very transparent.
You don't have nothing in your side pocket for hard times. Everybody knows.
I think they got the message.
But it's, as Marion said, this is something that we decided to do. I mean, we've had people come here, especially from the trails, year after year after year, and we said no, no, no. And then we decided that we were gonna do it, and I think we should, but I think it'll work out.
Yeah.
I think we'll be able to
Yeah,
get it.
and I agree with you. We fully understand.
And I
your other
appreciate that.
obligations. We understand.
Right.
Yeah.
We understand.
I mean,
that.
I know Marion know that I have paved his roads since I've been on the commission.
sure have.
Right.
Almost every year.
He did three of
ain't-
them.
He ain't got no roads. I done paved all of them.
And
We'll bring it back in February then, Mr. Mosley.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring it
I
back.
will, sir. I will.
And just for clarification, the money is coming from,
T-Splosh.
well,
Yeah, that's where mine's coming
Commissioner
from.
T-Splosh or,
number
or
5,
Splosh.
300,000.
Yeah. Just as
So,
it says,
so where did the LMIG come in from?
That's,
that's from
That's money we
State.
get from the state.
Right.
Yeah,
That's,
we-
no, I was just looking at the funding mechanisms. So number 5, 300,000, and then the LMIG is what?
just
a half a
as it
million?
says on the paper.
509.
Oh,
But I think
bad, huh?
the LMIG, we kind of split that between the.
All 7.
Well, really,
All
seven
six.
get it?
really, since he
Okay.
poking at me,
All 7.
most of the LMIG money has always been going to District 1.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
agree.
because it's the largest district.
Yeah, but we agree.
Same amount of people,
All right,
man.
all right.
Same amount of
Let's
people.
get back on track. So we agreed to do it. So February then, that's if you want to be
Yes, sir.
safe.
We'll put it on the February agenda.
All right.
Okay.
All right, before we go to your report, Mr., well, you're gonna,
Chairman, we need to approve the minutes.
Oh,
We skipped that.
We were so busy playing football, we forgot that.
sure will.
Yeah, sure did.
Well, I got some, well, let me go and do this, okay. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
so move.
Second.
Second, all in favor, show of hands, minutes are approved. Let me go and do this before your report, then,
before we
Well-
get off the taxes, I want to make sure floss started January 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
This year.
This year.
So sales tax in Liberty County is now
9.
8.
8 cents.
The T-Splosh
it
won't go,
went to 10.
T-Splosh won't go into
T-Splosh.
effect until April 1.
That will put it to
April.
9.
Then
will
it go to 9.
Okay.
Then
well,
then it
now
will
it's
go to 9
still
cents.
8.
All right.
T-Splosh
Well,
has
I
a-
was kind of checking to make sure, if I
Everybody
go
was-
somewhere, I want to make sure they're
Yeah.
doing, collecting.
yeah, secret
Some-
shopper.
Yeah, or I might need to tell them that
We
you're
did,
going to be short if you don't collect.
actually, I kind of called that back in October when the T-Splosh went out, people were
Yeah.
still charging 8.
That's right.
A couple
They didn't
places were
cut
still
it
charging
off.
8.
Their
So-
computers.
So, Mr.
But anyway,
Moses,
it goes to 9 in April,
Yes, ma'am.
April 1st.
April 1st.
And there's a
Moses.
lag on T-Splosh.
Mr. Moses, what are you going, how you going to handle it when they cut out the penny?
When they cut out the penny, I don't know, sir.
Oh, I know.
That's a national problem, sir.
Mr. Moses.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so your report, then I'll come back.
Mr. Chair, 2 things briefly is EMA will be conducting a public hearing next Wednesday on the 14th here at 1:30, and they're soliciting input on the 2026 hazardous mitigation plan. They're asking all citizens to come out and voice their concerns and come and hear about the plan. And also on tomorrow, we'll be visiting GDOT, Department of Transportation District Engineer, to discuss several projects to see if we can get some state funding to help us out. And also lastly, I wanted to share that Bradbury Park is, the equipment there is about 80-90% assembled. They're going to finish putting in the rubbers and the mulching around it, but they want to do all that at the same time. The guys had to leave and go to Atlanta, take care of a project. When they come back, they're going to start putting up the equipment, installing equipment at Jesse Stevens, and then the last one will be Susie King Taylor. And they'll, like I said, they'll come back and put in the mulch and put in all the other amenities that
They're
goes on.
right now about 50% at Jesse City.
But, okay.
Yeah.
Once again, it's looking real good, and ladies and gentlemen, that's where your tax dollars are going. In this case, it's SPLOST that's paying for those things. So, don't let it, listen, there was a comment made that, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, that people were tricked into approving SPLOST and SPLOST, I guess, yeah. T-SPLOST and SPLOST. There's no tricks in the game. This is what T-SPLOST does for you, if, without these funds, you hear the numbers that are being given, without those T-Plus funds, we would not be able to do the work we're trying to do in the trails. And of course, FLOSS is going to help us, as Commissioner Thrift indicated, the pennies are being collected now, and we will use those funds, of course, to help to defray your property taxes. So don't let anyone fool you that it's not good use of your, that we take advantage of your confidence and that this is not good use of your funds, because it really is. The evidence, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Let me get off my high horse now, thanks. That's all your report, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mo, I got a question for Mr. Moses. Mr. Moses, we were supposed to be getting a spreadsheet on projects. We had talked about it from up here one time.
I'll have, one report you asked me, I'll have that ready for you next week.
Okay, I'm talking about, we were supposed to be getting a spreadsheet of all projects that we got going on in the county.
Okay.
You remember that one?
No, sir, but I'll put together one for you.
Okay.
Talking about roads,
Roads,
everything.
buildings, everything that we had going on. We had talked about it from up here.
We'll put it together
I
for
kind of
you.
remember that a little bit.
We'll put it together.
Right, yeah. I'd love to see that.
Yes, sir, we'll put it together.
All right. I was reminded, I didn't give you a chance to say Happy New Year. Commissioner Stevens, tell the people Happy New Year from District 1.
To everyone that's left and those who are listening, Happy New Year. We've had some good days, we've had some bad days, same for more.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Frazier, District 2.
Does this work? Okay, cool. To everyone that's still here in the audience and also the ones that's on social media, Happy New Year. Before, my entire life, mostly. My father and his father served together. Actually, my science teacher. And I get to serve with him up here. So, with heavy hearts, just want to just keep the Walden family in their prayers. And then also, my family, we had an unexpected loss in our family. My family in Alabama and Birmingham. And just check on your people. Mental health is very, very serious. I just recently lost one of my cousins. Actually, she took her own life the day after Christmas. So with that being said, just make sure, just check on your people. Mental health is very, very serious. In this current climate, it has really affected everyone, And, some people might not take it to that extreme, but people go through stuff every day. So first, try to be kind to people, because you never know what people are going through. Just a nice little word one day could save somebody's life. Also, to my fellow commissioners, wow, I haven't been up here 28 years, but I've been up here 13 now, and it's been truly a blessing. But we still have a lot of work to do. Mr. Chair, I've requested for numerous years for us to look at some type of revenue generating project to help offset our taxes. Our taxes have tremendously went up in the last 10 years. 10 years ago, our millage rate where we sit today was at a 14. Now, when we sit here today, it's at 20. And I've been asking forever for us to look at a revenue generating project. I've been asking forever to look at some type of Liberty County Economic Development Authority so we could push more commercial growth. And I'm just begging. I'm at the point now, I'm begging for us to move forward on something. It was a time where the board education was the one with the highest tax. But now it's us. It's us. We can't blame nobody but us. And I understand we brought on public safety. I understand that. But two things could be right. Yes, we needed to increase public safety, but we also need to look at some type of economic development authority to offset. That's the reason why Hinesville is able to reduce it every year, because they have those mechanisms in place. They're bringing the commercial growth. We're bringing residential. And Brian said it at our countywide workshop. Commercial growth, commercial costs us 60 cents. Residential costs us $1.20 on every dollar. The math's not mathing. It's time for us to do something. And again, Mr. Chair, I'm begging that we do something. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll just make one comment. You know this, and Commissioner of the Hinesville does not have to give the exemptions that we do. That's only on the county side that we give those. And that's a major portion of our budget are the exemptions that we have to give. So therefore, they're able to, and we appreciate what they've done. I'm a citizen of Hinesville, so I appreciate everything they do. But it's not all apples to apples when it comes to how we compute millage rates between the city of Hinesville and Liberty County, all the other municipalities, because we're the only ones that give the exemptions. Everybody just get to enjoy the fruit thereof, and we don't mind, because these people who, a lot of people who apply for these exemptions, I mean, they've done a lot, you know. So
Right.
I don't hold that against them, but it still has to be that slack has to be taken care of, and it gets spread out among the other citizens. That's just how it works.
Right, and Mr. Chair, just for clarification, I'm not trying to compare both. I'm just saying what I feel like we need to do on our side.
All right.
I'm not focused on Hinesville. I'm a citizen of Hinesville, but with all due respect, Mr. Chair, you asked me to go to every municipality and get support from their mayors, and that's what I did. I brought all that information back. I've been working diligently to try to get this Economic Development Authority off the ground. I put the structure together. I've met with the county attorney. I met with our assistant county administrator. I met with our administrator. I've checked off everything that was requested of me. And I still, to this day, don't know where we're at with that. And I'm just asking for some type of guidance in moving forward, to look at some type of way to offset the burden that we do have. And I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying about the obligations that we have from the Constitution. I'm on the Board of Managers. I get it. But what I'm saying is we're not even looking at all the opportunities that we do have. And I've been saying this forever. If we don't get on board now, we're going to be so behind, we're not ever going to be able to catch up. Again, if you look at that new exit off of Bryan County, just go look at it. Just go look at the recreation facilities. Everything is turf over there. Everything. We have to raise the bar, because if we don't, we're going to be behind, and it's not what we're going to be able to do but continue to raise taxes. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Thrift.
All right, well, Happy New Year to everyone in the audience and online and in my district. And I look forward to serving the community in my district another year, and I'll qualify again in March to keep my seat. And hopefully I'll be up here to join my commissioners whom I really enjoy working with. We've done a lot over the past years, and we'll continue to do a lot. And it costs a lot of money, but I think we got good folks and good positions here that are good stewards of the money, of the taxpayers' money. But we've also taken on quite a bit, like Commissioner Frazier had mentioned. So, and I too want to give my condolences to the Walden family. Remember the viewings tomorrow at 5, funerals Thursday. And I truly wish the best for him and his family. And Commissioner Frazier, my condolences to you and your family. And by being a commissioner, I also get to sit on other boards. I've learned a lot about health over the years. The chairman has given me the opportunity to sit on the Hospital Authority Board and chairman of the Liberty County Health Department, which I'm proud that we are hopefully be completed with our new health department in March. That is a state agency, but we do house we house them. We have to provide the space for them in which they work. So that's come along really well. And thank you all for approving FLOST and T-SPLOST this year. And the one splosh. So if not, it takes a lot. You just seen $1.9 million on a road that really is paved, but it's not paved to standards. So it costs a lot to pave a road and to do things that the county needs to do. I mean, I want everyone in the county, not just in my district, but to have nice roads and EMS and all the fire protection that we deserve as a county, and the recreation department. Y'all seen these little ones come before us this afternoon, and you know that means a lot to have them come in and be presented with certificates, and for their parents to come in with them. And it means a lot that we truly have the young folks among us, and that they're raising them up right, hopefully, in our community. That's all I got to say.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
The Commissioner Blunt is celebrating an anniversary as a commissioner. Yeah, so congratulations for your 1 year.
Thank you.
Will you stay with us?
Stay with you. I'll stay right here with you.
Your
As long as
comments.
they'll vote me in, I'll stay right here.
Any comments you want to make, sir?
Yes, sir. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everyone here in the audience. Happy New Year to everyone on social media. As Chairman Lovett said, this marks 1 year that I got behind me. I got 3 more guaranteed. I hope I got many more after that and everything. I've enjoyed it. I'm learning a lot of things. No doubt about that. It's a little bit different till you get up here and you learn some of what goes on. And it's very interesting. And I've met a lot of good people and having a great time. Some people are giving me a good education. But I enjoy it, and I do right now. As long as I stay in good health and all, my plans are to run again in the future, But I just thank each and every one of you for what you represent, what you come here to represent, and I hope we as a Board of Commissioners do what's best, not just for our districts, but Liberty County. Let's keep Liberty County proud and what's best for Liberty County, Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Gilliard, District 5.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Board. I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I was just sitting here trying to figure it out. This starts my 17th year. When I left the house, I told my wife that after tonight I'll have 71 more meetings. This is my 5th term, and I don't plan to run again after this. I would have 20 years at that time, and I am going to step down. I'll be a lot older than I am now. But I enjoy it. I think during this 17 years, my district lines have moved twice. I used to have some of the unincorporated area of the county, but now I got 3 cities, and being the commissioner over municipalities is pretty easy because Hinesville handles Hinesville. Allenhurst handles Allenhurst. And the part of Walthamville I got handles Walthamville. So, and I do what I can to work with the elected officials in those municipalities to try to support them as best I can. I think, as I said earlier, I have met with them because I do want to help them with some projects, whatever projects that they have, and I've always done that and I always will. But I do want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. We do have a lot of work ahead of us. We got some things that we need to do, and we just need to get on board. We don't always agree, and I see that as a good thing because if you did, there'd be something wrong. But we work out our differences, and we do what we can for the betterment of this county, and we'll continue to move forward. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Moser, the chair would recognize the presence of Councilman Ortiz from the city of Hinesville. If you all put that in our minutes, please, that he's present. Also, we have the presence of, I was coming that way, Bridget Kelly from the city of Walthamville, and Mr. Patrick Underwood, also from the city of Walthamville. Happy to have you all in our audience today. Thank you for coming, and we look forward to working with you all too in our respective capacities so that we can all move Liberty County forward. We're only as strong as we are as a team, So teamwork makes the dream work, that's what they say. So we look forward to that. Thank you so much for being in our audience today. Also share comments of condolences to the Walden family. Eddie and I were classmates And because many of you know he was ill, and now he has to what's the word? Be a part of a homegoing ceremony. So we send our prayers for him. Thank you, Bishop, for your prayers of courage for him. Thank you, community, for the plastering of floss and C-SPLOS, as Commissioner Thrift indicated last year. That was a great win for Liberty County. Those pennies do add up. I hope that when April comes on, so we can start getting those additional pennies for T-SPLOS, lots of projects that we need to do. When I'm riding around now, even though I've been here all my life, I can't help but notice all the increased traffic that we have in the community in the city of Hinesville around Liberty County. It's not just on some days, it's almost every day. There's a lot of traffic. So there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of movement here. Obviously, we are a growing community. And I want to make reference to the digest, property values in Liberty County, the value of properties that has to be done by state rules and regulations, obviously has increased. But that digest helps out. If I make a reference to Hinesville, that's why Hinesville is able to roll back, because the digest brings in more income now, so they don't have to take it from the citizens. But that just doesn't help Hinesville. It helps Liberty County. I want to make reference to revenue producers like Publix is open in Flemington. Then they're clearing land now for the Aldi's and the Olive Garden. So commercial growth has not stopped in Liberty County, neither has residential. Okay. But it is here, and we appreciate it. So when people ask, do we need another car wash, another tire repair shop, we'll take them all. We take them all because they all help to bring revenue to our community. We can use those revenues to offset what we would need from property taxes. So we applaud the growth of our community. But I just, especially having these other cities in the audience, infrastructure is a real issue for us. You know, people need the reason some of us don't like to go to Atlanta because of what? Traffic, you know. So we don't want Hinesville to have that reputation. Nobody wants to come here because of traffic. So we have to be proactive when it comes to having the work done for we call it the bypass, but we name it Independence Parkway. That runs, of course, through some of Walthourville. But that's just part one of it. We need part two. And it took several years to get part one. It's going to take several years to get part two. But if we don't start now, we'll never ever get there. But we have an obligation to the citizens we serve to put infrastructure in place to help this community be a progressive community. So we appreciate it. And when I ride down Main Street, Councilman Ortiz, and I see the roundabout going, I'd say, okay, it's a little bit of headache, but just give it a while. It'll be there. It'll be there. A few bumps in the road. You have to drive around, but that's all part of it. It said, please pardon our progress. Please pardon our progress as this community moves on. And certainly, we applaud once again the young people that came here to the recreation program. Thank you, Commissioner Frazier, for serving on the recreation board and what those folks are doing. And he's right, they don't have all the funds they could use to do even greater things. So we have to look at that when we have the next round of SPLOS funds. So, but let's just never forget that we are a blessed community, first of all. We are a blessed community. So a lot of community will trade places with us for what we have here in Hinesville, Liberty County. And it's good to hear people sometimes from the outside say, man, you guys are doing well. You guys are doing well. I closed there. One guy told me, he said that for being a city to Hinesville off the interstate, you're really doing well. Because most of the grocery in Hinesville will be done more so on like a pool near interstate. But we have it well inland from the interstate. So that's a bragging point just by itself. So be proud of, I think we got a good report card. Sometimes we beat ourselves up, but we get a good report card for the progress we've made. And we look forward to making it even better in the future, using all the resources, working together. And I agree with Commissioner Frazier, all the resources we can put together to make it work. But once again, it takes the team. So thank you for doing what you do. So I want to appreciate Mr. Mosley and our county team for their work. Thank you all so much for what you do for us. There are many things on the drawing board that are coming. So Liberty County, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. And stay engaged. Stay engaged. Last thing I promise is, because of what I'm hearing, go see the tax assessor's office now about your property values. Don't wait until tax time. Tax bills don't come until December. The assessment comes out in May, so you have from May to July to go look or contest that. You can appeal that. After that, the tax bills comes out. And that process is not a fly-by-night process. This commission takes in requests from all the boards and the constitutional officers who we serve. They send their requests over, and we get the red pen out, and we go through those. There are a lot of things that are not approved because we can't afford those, but it's a very laborious process. It's not a fly-by-night kind of thing, and then we have to come down to approving the millage because we find out what it needs to keep the county operation. We've done well. The last millage process allowed us to put just a little bit of money in our fund balance to keep us healthy, which is what's required as well as what auditors recommend. And I remind you too, that last audit, the auditor stood right there and he gave Liberty County great accolades for our financial position. So I'm proud of that. And this board that you see made that happen. So we appreciate that. Of course, we couldn't do it without the citizens also. So I'm proud of where we are. We just look forward to going higher in 2026. Thank you so much for allowing us to serve. Mr. Moses, is that all for the good of the order? Commissioners, is that all? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell my son happy birthday today. He just turned 15. Going on, I know. Yeah, going on 35. So y'all pray for me. And the funny thing about it, I remember when I first got elected and I was pushing for a family entertainment center, I thought my son would be able to play in it. And then the older that I got, hopefully he'd be able to get a job. And if not, I guess he'd just miss out, and maybe my grandkids would be able to enjoy it. But on that note, that's all I have to say, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. So for good order, Chair, take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Thank you all so much.